For those of you that are thinking of starting a small coffee shop or planning to purchase an espresso machine for home, I am going to review this semi-automatic espresso machine, Romola Nex. Stick around until the end of the video clip and I am going to show you the functions and the features and also how to program this machine. Before we go into what comes with the machine built in, let's take a look at the accessories that are in the box. So first, it has this cup stand, which is useful if you'd like to place your cup on top here and keep it closer to the group head. Another one is a single basket filter for single shot of espresso. And then you have a beautifully designed wooden portafilter here with double basket, double spout. It also comes with a temper. Again, wooden handle, stainless steel base. It comes with a cleaning brush and also a powder scoop. It comes with a drain pipe. This is to connect to your drip tray here. It also comes with a water inlet pipe. Now this machine can directly connect to the water inlet. So you can have a large bottle or you can connect it directly to your mains, water mains. That is quite convenient for such a small machine like this one. Now, let's take a look at the size. It's absolutely compact. It's only about 50 centimeter wide, also about 50 centimeter height, and also the width is just about 35. So if you have a table which is 60 square centimeter, it will fit perfectly. It can fit into a small bar at home, or again, if you have just a small kiosk or pop-up coffee shop, then this is again perfect. The functionality is typical of a, I would say, reasonable espresso machine, and we are going to look into those. So let's take a look at what else comes with this machine. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just connecting this espresso machine to a small water bottle here. But if you're using it for home, I would suggest to get those big water bottles and then connect it into this machine. Let's take a look at the aesthetics. I would say it is quite pretty. It's quite different from other espresso machines that we have here. I like the boot style control panel here, and there's actually no buttons. You cannot see any buttons here. The buttons are all digital on top of this panel. So this is the group head. This is for dispensing hot water, and it's got this beautifully designed wand here. This is rubberized so that you can hold this. Never touch the stainless steel wand here because it will be quite hot and you will probably get burns, so avoid touching it. And then this is the steam wand, absolutely long, so you can use a large pitcher here, but again, you can hold the rubber here. And this is the lever for the steam. This is the lever for the hot water. So here you have a removable drip tray, which you need to drain every time it gets full. So make sure you monitor that as often as you can, especially if you're using it for your shop. And also at the end of the day, make sure that it is clean. You don't leave any water here. Now, let's take a look at the top here. There is a fence here, or a railing. I think it's basically poor design. It is not used for handles. So if you lift this machine and hold this fence here, you will probably have a problem because this is just a fence. Okay, so maybe you can put your cups here and you can take the cups somewhere else as a tray. And this is for aesthetics purposes. And also you can probably hang your towel or the cloth that you use to wipe your steam wand at the side here. Okay, so this can also serve as a cup warmer, and the rest of the features are basically what you would find in a typical high quality espresso machine. You can program a few things here, so we are going to enter into the programming mode. So again, the control panel is on the top. You can program your single shot, your double shot, also how much water to dispense here. You can program the temperature of your coffee boiler. You can program the amount of time that you want the machine to stay open or stay on. And you can also let it sleep or not to sleep at all. Because I would suggest that for espresso machines, there is no need to turn it off during the day. In some countries, they don't even turn off the machine at all the whole time it is kept open. But I think in this part of the world, in Asia, it gets a little bit too hot. So if you leave the machine on the whole time, you might end up with getting a machine that is overheating. So there is a function in this machine that you can set an eco function. So at a certain amount of time, it will automatically go to sleep. To turn on the machine, just plug it in, and then you will see a blinking light on the control panel here. This is the on and off button. Just press it lightly and it should turn on. So what you see here is the display setting, which is set to 93 degrees, and this indicates the temperature of the coffee boiler. It will stop at 93, and that means your machine is ready to use. The setting of 93 is the standard setting for coffee boiler, coffee temperature. And what you see here is again the on and off button. This is the single cup button or the single shot button. This is the double shot button here. I don't know if it's clear enough, but I can see it right here. This is the manual flow button. And if you can see the broom here, which is the cleaning function, which is also the button that you use to set the parameters for this machine. This is what we need to press to program everything else. So we can program how long it will take to pull your single shot, your double shot, how long it should take to pull your or dispense your hot water, and also the boiler temperature. First setting we will program is the pre-infusion time. So what you need to do to enter into programming mode is to press the cleaning button for about 5 seconds. So I'm going to do it now. So here you have pre-infusion time 3 seconds. You go up and down, but I would set it to about 2 seconds, which is the default. So that's set now. The second one is the setting for single cup, 25 seconds. So 27, then you go down here. And I would say that my preferred setting for a single shot would be about 27 seconds. So I'm going to set it at 27, including the pre-infusion time. The next one is the setting for double shot espresso. I am going to set it to 35. So if you press the double cup button, it will go down. If you press the single cup button, it will go up. So I'm going to set it to 35, which is my ideal time to brew my double shot. The next setting is the temperature of the boiler or the coffee temperature. So you can go down 90 or you can go up 93. Again, the typical temperature setting is 93, so I'm going to keep it at that. The next setting is the time or the seconds, how long you'd like to pull your water or dispense your hot water. So again, here I'm going to set it to about 20 seconds. I want to pull at least 120 ml of water, and then set that. This is now the economy mode, or the time it will take to sleep. So if you EC1 is 28 seconds, EC2 is 60 minutes, and EC3 means you don't want the machine to sleep. Okay, and I will set it at that because I'd like the machine to be on all the time. Now, if you want to restore the defaults from the factory, all you have to do is to press the single cup and the double cup button at the same time, and you will hear a long beep. Let's try and test that. So if we look at it again, 2 seconds, 25 seconds, 40 seconds, which I think is too long, 93 degrees, 30 seconds, 20 seconds to pull the hot water, and the machine does not sleep. So those are the default settings for this machine. Okay, so now we've set the parameters for this machine. We are going to test whether it works and how well does it work. So I'm going to make a latte so we can test the functionality of pulling the espresso shots as well as the steaming function. Now the steaming function of this machine is a little bit slow. It's got only 3-hole tip here, but it is perfect for beginners and for those that are using this for home use, okay? And for this, I'm going to pair it with this Romola as well, SC60 flat bar grinder with 60 centimeter bar diameter, okay? So it is good enough for this kind of espresso machine. So let's go ahead and pull our espresso shots. So this machine, this grinder is quite neat, actually. I like the look of it. It's compact as well, perfect pair. And everything is also digital screen. So I'm going to set it to 5.7 seconds is for single shot, and 11.8, I think, is a lot of coffee there, so I'm going to reduce that to say about 10. Okay, so now we have set the parameters, everything is as I would like it to be. So I'm going to now test the functionality. I'm going to pull a double shot of espresso using 20 grams of coffee in here. And I'm going to make, hopefully, a latte or a flat white. So first, flush the group head. I'm going to use the program which I set for 2-cup espresso shots, or double shot of espresso. And I'm going to use my small cup here, which is 6 ounces. Just to test, I'm going to use a scale to measure exactly how much I can pull. So the display on top here is going to change to a timer. So it will show you how long the shot is being pulled, which is perfect if you don't have a scale. So what I'm going to pull here is just a ristretto, so aiming for about 40 grams of espresso here. And this is set to turn off automatically after 40 seconds. Perfect, okay? So this is now a ristretto shot, quite strong, about 30 grams of espresso. And now we're going to test the steaming function. When you use the steam one, first wipe it, purge, okay, and then wipe it again. And now we're going to test the steaming function. It's the first time I'm using it. Not too bad, I like it. It's a really long steam one here. It gives a lot of space for me to move up or down. And the milk is reasonably clear and silky. That is so good. I am definitely recommending this for coffee shops that are planning to start small and also with a lower budget. Now let's go to the price of this machine. This machine is about 25,000 Thai baht, or about 750 US dollars. Very affordable and also functional. I would say that this is perfect if you are planning to open a shop that sells about 20 to about 60 cups a day. And if it's a little bit more, I think that you can stretch this a little bit further. So there you go. 25,000 Thai baht or 750 US dollars machine, and it performs perfectly. It's very compact. It fits in your bar beautifully. That's all I would like to share with you today. So I've shown you this machine, which is Romola Nex compact machine, not as robust as the previous one. If you haven't yet seen the review of this machine, then I would suggest that you do a comparison of both of these. If I were to recommend to a smaller scale coffee shop, 20 to 60 cups, I would recommend this one, especially for home. And if you go a little bit higher, then I would recommend this one. Just for an additional about 200 US dollars, you get a more robust espresso machine. Romola Nex, Romola Titan. Details on how to order in the description box below. I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.